Hey everyone, welcome to this Git Crash Course. So I think everyone would have heard Git is a version control system that tracks the changes in your code. So basically, it's like a time machine for code. It helps developers to track the changes, collaborate, and experiment with new things. So, like the main feature of Git is you can track the changes, revert the mistakes, and collaborate without having any sort of fear. So that we can do. I won't be going into the installation part of Git. I will be linking a video which will explain the installation of Git in Windows. For this tutorial, we will be using Windows, but uh, you can use it on any of the operating systems. So commands and the explanations will be the same. So after installation of Git, first thing we do is check the version. So I will be checking the version of Git here. So we run a git version command, so it will give you the version of the Git that you are going to use. So currently I'm on 2.48. So yeah, that's after installation you should be getting this. So you are ready to get started with this tutorial. So first thing first, we do before we start using it, we configure the setup for our git. So we do this command git config and global flag and user dot name. So I will be giving any name here. So let's say I say Daniel maybe. And this thing I do one more command I do, setting up the email. So let's say email and Daniel at the rate, let's say git.com. Yeah, it could be anything. You can use your email address. So yeah. So basically, these two commands would do what, like they tell Git who you are. So it's like putting your name on your homework. Also when things go wrong, we know whom to blame. So that's why we are giving name and email. To check the settings, I can do git config and then list. So this will give all the config things, and here we can see username and email. So this shows all the configuration of the system, but we just have to see this one. uh, Now we have done this, so let's clear my screen. So let's create a repo, because repo is like a special folder where git tracks the changes. So I will make mkdir my project, and I will be doing cd into it. So cd my project. Okay, now currently we are in my project repository folder. So now next step is we initialize git. So we use command git init. So this command will turn the folder into a git repository. So let's hit enter. So it says initialize empty git repository. So your git repository is now initialized. So if you do ls, you won't be seeing anything, but if you do ls-a, it will show you one git folder. So this one will act as a database to track the changes for your repository. Now it's everything fine. Also, don't try to delete this folder, or else git will forget everything. So be cautious about this. So after this, let's understand the phases of git, like the three stages of the git. So first is the working directory. So that is where we are making changes. So currently we are in my project. So this is the working directory. Staging area is something where we prepare the files before saving them. So we are using it as a saving area. And the third one is repository. So repository is something where your final versions are saved, or like the commits are live there. next command is git status. So we will what this does is you run this command to check anytime like what's going on in the git. So if we do git status, we are on master branch, no commits yet, nothing to commit. So this will show the whole status there, whole status of your repository. So it will show the new files, modified files, or the stage files. So let's create a new file. So let me try to do echo the age-old hello world, and let me save that into a file. So if you do ls, we have a file here. Now let me clear my screen first, and if we do git status now, it will show you untracked file, that is file.txt, the one that we added. So it says untracked file because it sees the git sees that sees the file, but it isn't tracking it yet. So to track the file, we add the file to the staging area. So we use another command for that, git add, and then the file name. So file.txt here in case of here. So what this will do, it will add this file to staging area. So now so after that git will be able to track that. So now it is added. Now if I do git status, now it's green, right? Before it was red, so now it's green. It shows changes to be committed. So it means that the file is ready to be saved. So after and also we use one more command, git add and dot. So if you have multiple files and you want to add them to staging area uh, in one go, so you use this command, git add dot. So it will basically add all the unstaged file to the staging area. Now we have to see here, it says changes to be committed. So now the next thing we do is commit the changes. So let me clear my screen, and I will be doing a when you have to commit, you have to use this command, git commit, and you have to do a message. So let me add a message, added a file, and hit enter. So it shows one file change, once insertion. So -m will let you write a short message describing what you did. So we just added a file, right? Commit messages should be clear and meaningful, so that you can in future, if you want to track something, so this will help you, like you added a file, you removed a file, or you added some feature or anything. So that is that. So now we have committed, and now we can do git status. So nothing to commit, working tree clean, file has been committed. Yeah, means file has been saved to your repo. Now the next thing is working with branches in git. So branches, initially branches, mostly you will create branches to work on new features without messing up the main project, that is the master branch. So to create a new branch, you can do git branch, and let me name it as feature. So let me hit enter, and this is the branch is created. Now if I want to switch from master branch to the other branch, so what I do, I use this command, git checkout, and name of the branch, feature. And now you can see we are now in feature. Previously we were in master, now we are in feature branch. So now it's a safe playground where we can do our experiments. That is about branching. Now coming to merging the branches. So when feature is done and we have to, let's say, merge the branch. So let's say if I add something to this feature branch, let me add a file feature.txt. let me do git add dot to commit to staging area, and add to staging area, and let me commit with added feature, right? And now let me go to the main branch, git checkout master. So we are now in master branch, and I want to add this new feature to my master branch. So if I do ls, I have just one file here. So what I can do, I can do git merge. So what this will basically do, it will merge the branch that we are going to mention. So I will merge the feature branch. So if there is any conflict, git will ask to resolve it manually. So it's a fancy way of saying good luck. So now I have merged the branch, so do ls, and now I can see the feature is here. Feature is in my master branch, and as feature branch is merged, so if you want to delete it, so we can do git branch dash d, and so we have the feature and feature branches deleted. So that was all about the branching. Now in the next section of this video, we will be looking at undoing the mistakes. Let's say we made a mistake and we have committed, so what now? So git will have two ways to undo the commits. One is git revert and one is git reset. So git revert will do like it will create a new commit and undo the previous commit, and git reset will move the branch in time and erase the history, like the whole history of the commit. So git revert is like using control Z in a Word document, but it doesn't erase the history of it. Instead, it will make a new commit that will undo the changes. So let's say we have committed something bad. So let me do this command git log, and it will show you the logs, what things we have done. So we have added the feature and we have added a file. If you want to undo any changes, let's say I want to undo this added feature, so what I can do, git revert and then this hash and hit enter. So it will ask to create a new commit, so we just do wq and hit enter. And now if we want to check the commit history, so let's say git log one line. So this commit has been added for reverting the feature. So this is git revert. So if we do a quick check, git let me do ls, so we can see that the feature that we had included the file there, it is now not there. So yeah, that is all about revert. So it has reverted, it has added a new commit and reverted the feature commit. The other way is git reset. So it is a dangerous way. So what it will do, it will move the branch backwards in time, so erasing the commits. So let's say if we had to remove the last commit that we did, let's say this one, and if we want to move it, so what I can do is git reset. We have to give a flag soft and head, and have to mention it as 1. So what this will do, it will remove the last commit. So let's hit enter and let's do git log. So we can see the whole commit is now deleted. So it will so what soft will do, it will keep the changes, and head is to one, head tilde one will do, it will undo one commit. So this what it did, it deleted the commit itself. If you want to completely erase the commit, so what we can do is git reset hard, and head is now added to this one. So it has removed the previous commit also, like this one also. So if we check git log, so we can see there's only one commit, that we had added a file. So this is git reset. So it's kind of gone forever, and hope you use this command when you don't need the file or you don't need the changes that are committed. So so that is the thing. And if you have already pushed your commit to GitHub, that is the uh, GitHub is nothing but a remote hosting platform to host your repositories. So git reset is very dangerous there. So there we use git revert only. So that is all about the git revert and reset. So if we have to undo the last commit, so we can do and keep the changes. So we can do git reset soft, and if we have to undo the last commit and delete the changes, then we do git reset hard, and head we have to provide as one. And if we have to undo a pushed commit, so in case of GitHub you are saying, so we can do git revert and the commit hash, that number that we had mentioned. And if we had to undo the file, like we have to remove the files which were added to staging area, so we can do git reset, and we can set the head to that file name.txt. It could be anything. So just don't panic if you mess anything. Just pick the right tool, whether you have to use hard reset, soft reset, revert, or reset the file, like undo the file. Awesome job. Now you know how to track and commit the files, work with branches, and undo the mistakes safely. In the next video, we will be talking about Git and GitHub. So how to push to GitHub. So yeah, if this helped you, smash that like button, and you can subscribe or comment your worst Git mistake, because we all have one.